Okay, guys, woodworking and drinking beer. Part 4 this is. I'm going to try to make this quick. I just tried recording this, and it was like a 10-minute video, and I said, I got to start this over and make this quicker. But yeah, this is what we got. I'm pretty excited. And more importantly, I cleaned up my garage a bit. I'm doing a decking project outside that I might, get into and show you guys later. Yeah, it's Friday night. It's been a busy week. Had a lot of work at work. Gave me some overtime. I'm telling you, if you're a working person, there's work out there for you. You don't have to just sit at home and milk the government. But anyway, drinking beer. I know, I don't get carried away. But and these are some of the IPAs I've gotten into over the last year. Spent some time in England, actually about a year ago. Exactly a year ago from this day, I had the opportunity of a lifetime to go out there and learn the machines that I work on at work. And it was a great trip. I got to really learn some stuff. I mean, I did 45-hour work weeks out there and learned the machines that I worked on, and really got into learning a lot about beer, just because when you go to another country without any friends or family, you do what the culture does, and that involves going to pubs and drinking beer. But, I like to, honestly, I like to work. I like to keep busy. So the woodworking, that's the important part. And guys, I'm pretty excited. We got the bench together. Yeah, I mean, if you've been watching my videos, you've sort of seen my progress with the trusses. I made the half-lap joints here, filled them in with construction adhesive, and I got the legs set up. I squared them up pretty good. I got the top lag bolts inserted all around. Had the pops here the other day, again helping me with the decking project outside, which I'll show you guys one day. And he was giving me some advice, and of course and then you watch the YouTube videos, and then of course you end up doing things your own way. But I got things set up. I got all the top bolts inserted, and what I was doing was squaring up the legs real good, because without the bottom bolts inserted, you still got some wiggle on the legs on both sides, so you can get your trusty old square. This came from my grandpa. Actually, all the tools in my garage came from one grandpa or another. I got tons of drill bits and everything, and lately I've been going Harbor Freight and Menards tools crazy, getting a lot of the Chinese tools, stones and planes to sharpen, you know what I'm saying. But you obviously need tools to do some woodworking. But if you have relatives, friends, family, somebody's got tools they're not using anymore, and they're readily available. And then the stuff that you don't have, you can acquire. I got this pretty hefty, heavy-duty plane. I don't know, it might be made in China, and I got to do some work to get the blade sharpened and everything, but $20, clamps, things like that, they're pretty cheap. So yeah, I don't know, I'm trying to make this a new hobby. I consider myself a jack of trades, but I'm a master of none. I do mechanical work at work. I fix a lot of machines that do metal cutting, but I've always had an interest in building stuff and how stuff is made and how stuff works. So even getting back to the basics, and everything's got wood in it from your house. I don't know. I'm rambling on, but really, the idle hands are the devil's workshop. So keep them busy. I'm not going to try to get too political or religious with these videos, but yeah, I'm proud of my work, and it's been cool coming out here, a few nights a week, drinking a few beers, getting some woodworking done. Let the wife catch up on her TV shows, and, rather than playing some video games or smoking some dope, I just come out here, I drink some beers, I do some woodworking, and it's a good time. Don't get carried away with the beers. Again, I had a fun time in England. I learned what's in a good beer. People that drink that Bud Light. I know, but No, I'm an IPA guy these days. I used to hate this shit, but I don't know. There's a lot of flavor. Tonight, I'm drinking the Dogfish Head 75-minute IPA. They have a 90-minute Imperial IPA. I found the Imperials are actually, they have a lot more taste, but man, if you drink too many of those, woo! So anyway, we're going to keep this video as short as I can. I'll try to keep it under 6 minutes. What am I, 5:30 here? Like I said, I'm all over the place when I drink beers. But I hope you guys are enjoying this videos for what they're worth. Maybe we'll make more series of stuff that I build or do around the house. You know, just to keep myself busy and occupied. And I hope maybe I inspire a person or two to start a project of their own with this whole quarantine and COVID BS. You know, not BS. I mean, for anybody that's affected by it, God bless you. And all the nurses and healthcare workers, God bless you. But anybody stuck at home or just, you know, looking for something to do after work, I mean, there's so many projects on YouTube that you could just get involved with. So I'd highly recommend it. And again, I'll keep you guys updated constantly with what I'm doing here. So if you're watching, I appreciate it. God bless you. Jesus was a carpenter.